Okay, so we have our example over here, and it says that a machine shop, and this is the dimension of the machine shop having a length of 30 meters and a width of 50 meters, consists of a number of groups. So the departments in this case are now called groups with heavy duty machineries for processing metals and other materials. Prepare a layout showing all the groups and their machines, indicate raw material receiving area, then finished product area, the tools room, washroom, lockers, and office, okay, and include safety considerations also, right? So that is what the problem is saying. Then we have been provided with the groups we are supposed to have in the shop and the machines that fall under each group. So we have over here for welding, they have these machines in that group and the quantity of each of that machine. Then the dimensions have also been given to us over here. So we have welding, grinding, lathe. Then we also have the mill, the drilling, the auxiliary also over here, and the machines under them, the quantities and the dimensions also neatly over here. All right, so let's begin with it. How do we solve this problem? So the first thing we need to do is come up with our proximity table or the closeness rating table. We need to come up with that. Which group is supposed to be close to which group, which department, in this case, which is called groups, is supposed to be close to which. We need to come up with a rating for that. So over here, we have the departments. We have the departments over here. So welding, grinding, lathe, milling, drilling, and another department called auxiliary. Then each of the departments have been given a letter over here assigned to each of them. So that is what has been written over here, right? So between welding and A, which is the same welding, so we have a dash over there. Then we move on to the next one. Between welding and grinding, it says that the rating over there is I, is important. Okay, it's important and it has a code of 1 for workers' convenience. So it is likely that we are going to have workers moving from the welding department to the grinding department. So we have that rating over there which has been assigned a code of 1 for the convenience of the workers, right? Then also between welding and lathe, we have ordinary closeness over there. Okay, so not that important, it's just ordinary closeness. Then between also welding and milling, ordinary closeness. Then between welding and drilling, then we have also important over there. It is important that they are close, having a rating of 1. Then between welding and the auxiliary group, okay, it has a rating which is important and a code of 2 which says so access to tools. So access to tools, maybe they share similar tools, the groups share similar tools. So the reason for they being close is because of access to tools, right? So the same thing has been done for the rest over here, neatly done. Now when you look at the spot where it's empty, so in this cell you can see that it is empty, nothing was placed over there. It means that it has already been done over here. So let's look at it carefully. So we have it between grinding and welding, okay, and the spot is empty. But if we come over here between welding, okay, between welding and grinding, it has already been done here. So that is why the spot is empty. So for all the spots that are empty, it means they have already been covered over here. That is why the spot is empty. If we were to place it there, we'll put the same thing over there, right? And the part that is, we have the dashes over there, it means that it has to do with the same department. So welding and welding, grinding and grinding, lathe and lathe. So dashes have been placed over there. So the proximity rating can be given to you by whoever you are designing the layout for. It's just a matter of asking a couple of questions, the person replying, giving you answers. Then you know which department is supposed to be placed beside which one. Okay, so they can give you that information, or you can use your own technical know-how to come up with that. If for some reason the person is not able to give you reasons why this department should be close to this, you can come up with that. Okay, so like we said, proximity in designing, in placing department beside department is very, very important. You should know the reason why you are placing this department beside this department. Okay, right. Then we can also see over here that the rating codes, not all were used. Okay, so we have six of them, but we used only four over here. So I just found out that some of them weren't necessary in this case, right? So I just took them out. That is why some of them weren't used over here. So that is it for the first part of it. So we came up with the proximity rating between the department, or what is called groups in this case, right? So in the next video, or in the next lecture, we are going to look at how to come up with the sizes of the partitions, the sizes of the department, okay, before we start designing our blocks and positioning them. Okay, so planning is very, very important. We can't just begin and give any size to any department just like that. We need to know why we are giving this particular dimension, this particular size to this department. Okay, so in the next lecture, we are going to look at that. Thank you very much.